It is truly a family affair at the two Adrian's Cafe locations in Johnson County. The Morris family has been running the business for over 20 years, and all 5 kids have worked at the cafe. We've got Carlene Morris. She's a co-owner, and she's here with us today.
Hi.
Hey, girl, what are we making today?
We are making double chocolate walnut cookies.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so the first order of business, what do we start with? You started with your...
This, right here, I'm melting the chocolate chips and the margarine together.
Okay.
So you want to get that really smooth, and I don't know if the camera can pick that up, how smooth
That sounds really decadent just to begin with.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
And the chips in here, the chocolate chips, most of it, it's the 60% cocoa butter. It's really a high butter chip. It's really dense. So that's what makes the cookie. Okay.
All right, let's go.
So then over here we've got the eggs and the sugar and the vanilla. I've already mixed them up.
You go.
When we do them at our restaurant, we do a huge batch, like 30 eggs, and so I really got it down to like a small amount here.
A small amount, okay.
So we're going to add, now you don't want this to be too hot because it will turn that into scrambled eggs. Okay. So it can't be boiling.
The more you know.
Yes. Now it is kind of hot. Do you have a little pot holder here?
Yes, we do.
Something.
Right there.
Something. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
That's hotter than I thought. Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to smooth this in here.
Now, why 2 different kinds of chocolate? That's what I want to know.
Well, okay, like a regular chocolate chip cookie, you know, you have, well, you know what that looks like.
Right.
This is a very heavy, very rich chocolate cookie, and we're going to add chips at the end.
More chocolate chips,
so it's going to be chocolate in chocolate.
I mean, chocolate, all right.
Chocolate.
Now, is this one of your more famous, do you sell a lot of these, your double chocolate walnut cookies?
Yeah, we do. We sell, I mean, actually, we're mostly a sandwich shop. We sell a lot of sandwiches, soups, salads, but our desserts, everything's made from scratch, so that's what makes it so good.
We got a couple minutes left, so what now?
Okay, now we're going to whisk this together.
Whisk.
Very, kind of like a Ferris wheel up and down.
And then do you want me to add the chocolate chips?
Okay, well, this has to get...
You have to whisk?
Whisk this, make it smooth, kind of ribbony.
Now, I know you're a sandwich shop, but what other kind of desserts are you known for?
Well, there's some carrot cake there and some other cookies that we do.
Yum.
We also do brownies. Lemon bars are very popular, but I'd say our carrot cake is probably our other most famous, most popular.
And I love that you make everything from scratch, too.
Yeah, everything is. Okay.
Homemade, with love, girl.
So now we're gonna, this has the flour and the baking powder in it.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna add that.
Yes.
Then we're going to add our walnuts.
Now that looks like a lot of walnuts. You can never have too many walnuts. That's my theory.
That's a lot of walnuts.
That's a lot of walnuts.
That's why they're
You like your walnut cookies walnutty. Okay.
Okay, now we're going to mix this together. Now this is the batter, but it's a very loose batter. If you notice, the recipe does not have very much flour or baking powder.
Right.
And this whole thing only has 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
And the thing that was interesting to me, because we're going to get to it here in just a second, is when you put the little dollops on the cookie sheet, that you can just let it, you have to refrigerate it and you have to let it set.
Right.
Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly. What you want to do, because you can see how loose that is, it's almost like a, it's not like a regular cookie batter because it doesn't have much flour in it. So these are not ready to bake, you know, in any way.
You got to let them set up. So put a couple dollops on there.
Yeah, we're not going to do a whole pan, but I'm going to show you how.
While you do that, I'm going to get the ones that you have in the fridge. Okay, cool.
Now these are probably way too big. Should be about a 2-ounce.
I like big cookies, so you're fine, Carla.
Those are too big. Okay, we're going to act like we actually did this whole pan here.
And I'm going to trade you out. This is what eventually they look like.
Now, wait a minute. Let me show you what you have to do, though, Michael, because this is very important.
Yes.
These are very loose.
Okay.
So what you want to do after you get your whole pan, do that.
A baker's secret.
And then press down. This will make them all uniform.
Got it. Oh, how nifty.
Press down. Now this already has, this is ready to go. See, right into the fridge.
Okay, I'll pop them into the fridge.
Pretend that you have, you know, a dozen.
A whole dozen.
That's ready to go in the fridge.
All right.
Now he took them out. This is what it will look like.
Yes.
The neat thing about these cookies is you can do this, what we just did. Put them in your fridge, leave them there for weeks.
Weeks?
You can. You can, and then take them out. This is what they look like. You pop them in the oven.
Oh, speaking of, I will pop them in the oven.
for about 10 minutes, but you'll see what they're supposed to look like, because you have to really...
I say we bring Michelle in. What do you say? Now that
you have to watch this cookie and make it, you know, because when it comes out,
wow,
it should be kind of...
Those look delicious.
Look at you.
Now it has to be a little cracked and a little dry, so you can see these are done. This is a fabulous cookie, and you can make them up in advance. Leave them in your...
Because you can leave them in the fridge, yeah.
Yeah, leave them in your fridge. And they're really crispy, kind of crunchy on the outside and gooey inside. Very good.
Carlene was nice enough to share her double chocolate walnut cookie recipe with us, and we're going to have that posted on our website a little bit later. KCLive.tv later this afternoon. You're very good to us, Carlene. Thank you so much. All right, he accepted our challenge. And